Going on YouTube? It's your boy Sean, aka Sean Steiger, back again with another video. Today we are here to talk investments again, guys. But instead of the Team of the Week investments, this time we're going to be looking at some League SBC investments. So looking at the League SBCs here, for those of you who don't know what these are, basically you get one of these really cool souped up informs here for like the Russian League. This is a new one. The Russian League and the League of Notes are pretty new cards here. They just came out like I think within the past week. But basically you have to complete an SBC for every single team in that league. And you get individual rewards for those, but once you complete all of them, every team in the league, you get the group bonus. You get like the special inform card, a bunch of coins. Sometimes you get like a special, like a mega pack for that. So different things like that. And right now we only have the Liga MX, Liga NOS, the Russian League, and the Turkish Super League. But we know there's more coming as well. If you guys remember last year, I think there was pretty much a League SBC for pretty much every league save like maybe like 4 or 5 of the smaller ones. So I went ahead and invested in MLS players. Now right now we can check the market. You check silver at maybe about 300, 350. See, right now there's a whole bunch of silver defenders in the market. And then if you compare this to like a league that has an SBC out already, so let's compare this to the League of Notes, for instance. Nothing on the market at all. That's because as you can see, these cards go up. Now League of Notes is a bit different. The League of Notes has a lot heavier weight for the gold cards. It's a lot more gold cards than silvers, but MLS definitely has a lot more silver, so that's why it's a great league to invest in right now. Now I can show you my club here. I went ahead and pretty much completed every single team already before the SBCs even drop. I'm pretty much going to be a step ahead of the competition here. Check out Atlanta United. Obviously I can sacrifice the informs, but I got plenty of non-informs here that I know I'm willing to part with for the SBC when those drop. Chicago, so I can pretty much go through every team like this, and I got at least 11 players, all the proper positions, at least 4 defenders. You're gonna need maybe about 3 or 4 midfielders. For the most part, stick with like a 4-4-2. Try to get like a left back, a right back, 2 center backs. Of course, your goalkeeper. You need every formation. Maybe get like 2 center mids, or you can get like a CDM or a CAM. Now you like a left mid, a right mid, and at least 1 striker, if not 2. That's a safe formation to go with, even if it's like a 4-3-3. You know, you don't need 2 strikers for that per se, but with everybody being on the same team, they're all going to get green links, so you can kind of mix and match and put a striker at right back, for instance, if you don't have one of those. So there's a little bit of wiggle room there. I think you need like 95 chem for each team, but if you have players in most of the correct positions, you should be able to get it done with no problem. But yeah, every team's like that though. I got a full 11 for pretty much every squad in the league. I went ahead and did with MLS because that's the league I like. I really want to get the whatever card they come out with. I think it's going to be like a David Villa, maybe a Javinko. Whoever it is, I want that card day one because you know I like my MLS squads. I mean, you look at my team right now. I'm running this hybrid. I got the Inform, Joseph Martinez up top. I got Josie Altidore right underneath him and stuff, and Michael Bradley, Yamil Assads. I love my MLS cards. I cannot wait to see what they come out with. And if you do this, guys, it's guaranteed profit. You can probably complete each team in the league right now. I think it's like 22 teams in MLS. You can probably do every team in the league for about 4,000 coins or less. Definitely go for the golds if you can. The golds are all pretty much dirt cheap. Mostly do silvers too. If there's like some of the defenders, you can go with bronze because you can get them for like 150 or 200 on bids or buy it now. For the most part, try to go for the cheap golds and the silvers. Only do bronzes if like it's a position that it's like a really expensive, like something like the left backs or something would be kind of expensive. So go for the bronzes in that case. But mostly stick with your silvers. Stick with the 4-4-2 to keep it safe. I don't think it's gonna be too many narrow formations. I think New England might be the only team to get like a narrow formation, like a 4-1-2-1-2 or like a 4-2-3-1 because I don't think they have any right mids. Let me check here. I'm just curious. And yep, see that they don't have any right mids, so. New England might be the only team that doesn't have a wide formation like a 4-3-3 or a 4-4-2, so I would invest more in their cams and their CDMs for this team. But most other teams stick with the 4-4-2. It's pretty safe. It works in most instances, and you can actually apply this to different leagues. I did it with MLS, and I actually invested with a bunch of players here. As you can see my transfer list, I got Nicholas right now because he got a hat trick the other day, and he's gonna be the next team of the week guaranteed. But I got a bunch of other guys here like Ellis, Morrow, Remick. These guys are going to go up once the SBC drops, so I'm just going to keep my transfer list for right now. You can do this with different leagues though. Like MLS is what I'm using because I like the league a lot, but If you're a fan of like the Dutch Eredivisie or the Belgian Pro League, you can easily do with those leagues as well. It's really best to do with the league that has a lot of silvers. You don't want to be doing like the big 5 leagues right now, like the Serie A and the Premier League, because for one, they don't get their league SBCs till late. I think like the Premier League came, I remember coming like very late last year, and by the time they got it, it was pretty much pointless. Like Harry Kane already had much better cards and stuff, so it was kind of a waste of time. And Serie A, because they're mostly golds and their prices don't go up all that much. It's mostly the silvers that are getting price fixed and stuff because they are so rare. Not a lot of people opening silver packs, especially this year because there's no silver tournaments. There's hardly any silver informs, so you can expect these prices to jump quite a bit when you invest in these guys. So anyway, that's the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to leave a like. It helps the channel grow. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you guys hit that bell icon so you get notified whenever I make a new video. And that's about it, and I will see you next time.